Councillor Blackwell.
Chairman, you know, I've listened to everybody and, you know, I've looked at this site and I've got no doubt in my mind it's a marvellous site and I'm interested to hear the members opposite because, you know, they're right, it shouldn't be developed. But really, they should never, ever have included this site into this document. This document says 200 houses in that whole area. I mean, you need to go and look at the site to realise this site is a site which needs to be protected. It's a marvellous greenbelt site. And can I just go on to one single thing, is the ecological survey, because the one thing that really interests me is the wildlife to the area. And when I go on to the site of this company which actually done the ecological survey, I'm quite amazed because apart from being flaws in its survey, I went onto their website where it states they're very proud to have actually helped get planning permission on several sites on greenbelt across the country. A company which is supposed to be there just purely to have a look what wildlife is in an area, not there to say they're proud to that they've got planning permission on greenbelt sites. If you look at some of the things they've said, let's just go on to the badger sites, to say that by filling in, and our officer said so, filling in 5 sets is quite okay, that the badgers will somehow find other woods in the area. Well, anybody knows anything about badgers will know that they're not only very social animals, but they won't go into other areas because other badgers in them areas will be protecting their areas quite fiercely. So a lot of the badgers, if this happened, would probably end up dead. One of the things that also interests me with this survey was the fact that they basically said there wasn't much bird life, and if there was bird life, a few woodpeckers and maybe the odd dove, but not a lot else. I know. And it is quite funny because they even say overall the site is quite moderate value for birds at a local level, but it's got dense scrub, woodland and hedgerows and mature trees. Well, I'm afraid that's exactly what birds need. And then it goes on to say there is no evidence to suggest that any protected or notable species are present. Well, I'm sorry, but all British birds and their young are protected. So it makes me wonder what expertise that these developers actually employ to get their planning permissions to try and hoodwink this council, because you need to look at this document to actually believe it, because to me it is just basically a bunch of greedy developers have hired a firm which they think they can get their planning permission by saying there's no wildlife on site, so they'd be quite happy, chop all the trees down, and that's the end of it. Members, I would not only urge you to refuse this tonight, I would also urge you to take it out of the local plan when you have a chance. Thank you very much.